Okay, so this one here, this kind of designates, you got to think of it as it's a resistivity curve. You guys understand that water is less resistive than oil. Or, yes, oil is, am I saying that right?
Yes.
Water's more conductive. So this electricity line is showing that this is wet and it's very conductive, very conductive, very conductive. And as it comes into where there's a possibility of oil, that conductivity leaves because the oil is less resistive.
Got it.
See, and then it comes back. So that's a good indication. Because there are places in a well where there's oil, okay, like in this chipmunk. There's oil in the top of this chipmunk, but there's also too much water, so we don't frack it. Okay, that's why down here.
Well, down here in the chipmunk is really wet.
This is really, really wet. But the top part of that, see how the resistivity kicks back? There's so much oil in these two stages in the chipmunk, it's just unbelievable.
When we frack them, they'll come back. If you're out here when we're fracking, I thought maybe we'd be fracking today. You can see oil flow back out of those stages.
Yeah, and we're isolated. I frack one stage at a time. You know, you got to think of this well like you go to Home Depot and see a stack of plywood. Every one of these foot marks is a stack of plywood. And then at certain marks down there, one piece of plywood has oil in it. And when I frack them, I'm isolated. It's only 1 foot open. So when I crack and frack that stage, anything that comes out of there comes out right there. So it's a pretty good indication of what's in there. It's not uncommon to have to wait for these wells to clean themselves up on oil just from the flush.
I don't think we've ever met, young lady.